Have you ever wanted to start a business, but there is one thing that is standing on your way? Capital, money. And you have thought long and hard, but the money is not coming by. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can start a business without using any money. And at the end of it, I'm going to give you a bonus tip. So make sure that you stick around until the end. In order to see how you can really start a business without using any money, we need to look at the 5 things that you have to do when you are starting a business. And the very first one is planning. Making a business plan and making a revenue plan, what we call a revenue model. Well, you do not have to hire anybody to write you a business plan, because all you need is a simple plan, say maybe 1 page, 2 pages, or maybe 5 pages. And this you can totally do at no cost, except your own time. The second thing you have to do or consider when you're starting a business is what you are actually going to sell. If it is a service or it is a product. Well, if it is a product, you still do not need to inject capital up front. There are other ways that you can actually sell a product without injecting your own money. For example, you could do drip shipping, direct shipping from the manufacturer to the consumer without stocking, because stocking otherwise would need money. If you do that, then you are selling the product without using your own money. Another way would be to get somebody who has products they are selling and they are looking for clients. Negotiate with them a commission, take very nice pictures, use the pictures to get customers, make the sale and keep the difference. And that way, you'll be selling the product without injecting any money. And if it is a service, you probably have everything that you need, or you know somebody who has the skill that you want to sell and you are only going to put in the business aspect of it. Either way, this can be done without any money. All you need to do is to secure the job, have it done, and you get paid. And if you're wondering how exactly you're going to secure that job for the first time, I'm going to show you, so just keep watching. The third thing that may be necessary when you are starting a business is to secure a license. But if you are just starting out, you do not need this license. You just need a business name. Even if it is not registered, pick a name, use it. When the business has started to take off, then you can formalize everything, the registration, and you get the license. But in the meantime, you do not need that license, and that also means that you do not have to spend money on securing that license at the beginning. Just start without it, and you'd have eliminated that cost as well. The first thing that has become necessary these days when you're starting a business is a website. And you're now asking yourself, is it possible to design a website free of charge? The good news is, yes, it is really possible to have a website free of charge. All you need to do is to grab your phone or your laptop, head into Google and type free website platforms. And as you can see, there are several platforms that you can choose from. And here, as you can see, are the top 10 that are listed. There is Wix, there is GoDaddy, there is Network Solutions, there is web.com, and several others. So feel free to go through them, pick the one of your choice, and then get your website free of charge. So that is also covered. The fifth thing that you will need to do is marketing, whether it is a service or the product that we talked about earlier. And contrary to popular belief that marketing is costly, it always should not be the case. Because these days, we have other platforms for marketing freely. You can use social media, for example. And we also have public figures who have dedicated a market day on their page. So you just head over to that page on such a day and market your products and services free of charge. You can open a Facebook page, you can open a Google My Business page, and then you get free marketing. Finally, the bonus tip is this. How do you secure your first client? Especially if you are offering services. Securing a client with products is easy because the person can see. You do not have to tell. But if it is a service, then this is a different case because somebody has not seen what you have done. Well, this is what you should do. Get to that potential client and offer to do the job with a guarantee. Give them this guarantee that I will do this job to your satisfaction, or I'll do it for free. Now you are worried. What if I do the job and somehow this person is dubious and just decides not to pay me, claiming that my work is not well done? Well, that is also possible, but that is a risk that you should be willing to take. But the good part is this. First, you'd have gained experience in doing the job. Then secondly, you will have results to show to your next client that this is what I did and this is what I can do for you if you give me this job. Because it is difficult to secure a job without results. But with that, then you will have something to show. But what I can assure you is that a majority of the people will actually pay you for the work that you are going to do. And the more you do that, the more easily you can get jobs, because nobody wants to take risks. But when you give that guarantee, you have taken the risk away from the client and put it on yourself, and you are more likely to secure that client. Alternatively, you could offer your services for free, and in exchange, you ask for referrals and testimonials. Both the referrals and testimonials will help you to secure your next client who is likely to pay you. For more tips on how to get customers, make sure that you watch this video here, and I'll see you in the next one.